My daily duties as dialysis techs. Here we're going to be priming a dialysis machine. First we take the wand and put it in the acid jugs and the bicarb jugs. And then you take the normal saline 0.9. Make sure it's the normal saline. You hook it up. Reposition your machine. And then you get the dialysate filter. Make sure you screw it, but not too tightly. Make sure it's in the correct side. And then you take the tubings. You take the blue one first. Then you put in the chamber inside the sensor. You untangle the tubings. You put the blue one first, untangle it. Then you put it in the bucket and hook it up. And then make sure the two clamp is clamped. And then you take the blue one next. Make sure the less tubing goes to the right side and the more tubings on the left. And then you put in the bottom one first to the blood pump. Then you put in the chamber and then the letter T tubing. You untangle it, put it in the bucket. There's a side bucket on that does. And then make sure the clamp is connected or clamped. And then you hook in the saline line. Make sure it's clamped before you punch through. Then you're gonna hook in the tubings to the filter. Make sure it's the correct side. R for red, and then the numbers side goes to blue. And then you clamp the heparin line. Double check your clamps. And then you put in the hook below the blood pump. Then you unclamp the saline line. And then you start looking for bubbles. Make sure there's no more bubbles. And then once the bubble runs off, you clamp the red side. And then you fill in the chamber through the medicine port. And then you lift that up, fill it in up to the red to get the bubbles out, drop it, and then just guide the tubings to the blood pump. Make sure it's stuck in there. And then you lower the blood pump to 100, and then you press prime. And I noticed that the water is not on. And we'll be right back to turn on the RO water. After 15 minutes running water, you can press rinse. And then you can start doing your priming. You press prime and then start the blood pump. And that is all, guys. This is for priming the machine.